Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Horowitz in the Sefer HaMitzvos HaKotzar, new Mitzvah Ayin number 70, Mitzvahs Aseh, positive commandment. Lifreik mi behemas chaveroi, to unload a heavy load from his friend's animal. Harovetzes tachas masah, when the animal is under the burden of the load that is on top of it. So if you are walking down the street and you will see another person has a donkey, and the donkey has heavy loads on its back, and the donkey begins crouching, or the legs are quivering as a result of the heaviness of that load, you have a mitzvah to go and to help him. There's such a mitzvah called Tsar Baalei Chaim. We're not allowed to watch an animal suffer, and therefore you have a mitzvah to go and help this person remove the load from his animal's back. Shenemar, like it says, Kisira chamor sainacha, and he quotes the verse, when you see the chamor, you see the donkey of your enemy, Roivetz tachas masai, who is crouching or is getting squashed under the burden of that heavy load, Azav ta'azav imai, you should certainly go and you should help him. Not only do you have a mitzvah to go and help your friend, but perhaps all the more so you have a mitzvah to go and help your enemy as well when you see. And one of the reasons the Gemara and Chazal tell us is because since that you have a Yetzer Hara that's getting in the way, that's telling you, nah, leave this guy alone, he's your enemy, he disgraced you, he hurt you, leave him alone, he'll take care of his own donkey. You have a mitzvah, number one, for Tsar Baalei Chaim, to help to rescue this animal from his pain. And number two, you have a mitzvah to rescue yourself from the Yetzer Hara that is insidiously inside of you. And therefore you have to overcome your disgust or your distaste of this person and go and do a mitzvah and unload the burden from his animal's back. Even if the donkey is carrying a load that is way beyond his capacity, so you're going to say, it's this owner's fault. Why, he's so foolish. He put on such a heavy load. I don't have to do that. It's going to be too heavy for me. No, still go and help. You're obligated to help in removing the load for free, and not for any payment. The guy says, please, I'll come, I'll pay you. No. This is my duty to do chesed for you, to help you out, and to help remove the stress and the pain from this animal. Similar to what we mentioned yesterday, if you have an elderly person, Talmid Chacham perhaps, and it's not according to his honor to go and start schlepping this heavy load. He doesn't do such things. He's a weaker person, or he's a very noble, refined person. He doesn't normally do such things. Then, Pater, he would be exempt from getting involved in removing the load because it's not his honor or his glory to do such a thing. Again, as we mentioned yesterday, if he wants to, he's meichel on his color, which means he forgoes his honor, doesn't care what people say. He said there's a mitzvah in the Torah right now to help unload the donkey. Certainly, he's allowed to do that. Let's say that you went and you helped, and you removed the load, and you took it off, and then or you took it off, and then the guy himself put it back onto the donkey, and it fell off again. You have an and the donkey now is getting squashed underneath the weight of this load. What the owner was thinking, why it's going to work or not, is irrelevant, but he did it. You have a mitzvah, says the Horowitz Chaim, to go do it to do it another time. Even 100 times. If the owner of the donkey continues foolishly to put the load on, he thinks, if I get it on the back in this area, he'll be able to handle it. Maybe if I remove something, he'll be able to handle it, and the donkey cannot, or the animal cannot. So you're obligated to continue helping this person remove the load. Shenemar, like it says, Azav ta'azav imai, you will certainly remove this together with him, which means constantly, as much as he needs, you are there to help remove the burden. You need to walk together with this owner and his animal for at least a parsa, a small amount of distance, to make sure that everything is good over here, to make sure the donkey can handle it, and the like, assuming that he put it back on, and now the donkey is able to walk and he can bear the burden. You want to see that it works. Unless the owner of the load says, I'm fine, we're all good, the donkey's fine, I'm good to go, you don't have to walk with us anymore, stay where you are. So this is a great mitzvah of chesed that the Torah is speaking about over here. And again, it reveals the mitzvah when it's talking about one's enemy, because even though you might think that I'm not obligated to go and help the enemy, he bothers me, but I have to go do something kind for him. Let's say that this person hurt me, he damaged me, he shamed me, he defamed me, he hurt my business, hurt my parnasa, hurt my family, God forbid, whatever he might have done. Nevertheless, my gripe with him cannot get in the way of my obligation of tsar bali chayim, of helping another animal over here to be able to be rescued and saved. And therefore, the Torah mitzvahs come over the Yetzer Hara, they come over the hatred or sinah that a person bears in their heart, in order that we should do the Ratzon Hashem, what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants, and not get caught and entangled in our lowly Ratzonos and our lowly desires of looking down and being angry at another person. Have a wonderful day.